Current energies check-ins for the weekend. I don't know about you guys, but that Leo full moon kicked my ass, and I'm a Leo. You know how we always wait, like, oh my god, it's the full moon with my name on it. Well, I didn't let it kick my ass. It tried in many ways. This guy got a haircut. I was unsure if he wanted to show himself off. Apparently half of him for now. I left his tail intact this time around. And they did that whole Leo cut with longer boots, but because he was shaved like shorter here, so his front boots are disrupted. So I'm not sure exactly how he feels about that. I think he likes it. He always likes when he gets a haircut. But he's a little ashamed. Come on, boy. Get it together. Anyways, he's fine. He's my boy. He wants some loving. He wants a lot of loving. Yeah, he'll be fine. Anyways, you're fine, right? I think he's fine. I don't know. I think he's okay. So I ended up with Oscar in the emergency room because it's like a weekly occurrence apparently lately. So that's why I'm like, what's going on? He's fine for now. You know, easy there, baby. But because they really had emergency that night, it wasn't even about me getting with him there. It was about so many freaking animals were coming in with the emergency that night that he was on his third dream. And I'm like, look, if the situation is not dire, because apparently he's sleeping, I can take him home and take him to his vet in the morning for his, you know, because of course they end up having something up when their vet is closed. So I end up with them at that place. So he was fine. He just had a bad stomach the whole day and then started shivering. His body is not, you know, as strong as it used to be. Understandable. He's got a lot of stuff going on, so, you know, I just want to be cautious with him, so that's why I ended up there. But by the end of, you know, by the time they get to see you, you're kind of fine sometimes, and you just go home and you sleep it off and then you're fine. But anyways, yeah. So what the hell is up with Dreamland lately? What's going on there? I want to know, because I'm not a violent person, but man, those dreams that are coming in, and it's not about me being violent, or like just a snippet of one of them, because it was so all over the place and that was just so freaking random that I'm like, what the hell just happened? And then I lost touch with whether it was a dream or reality, and I'm like, should I call the cops for this one? Or I can't understand, because if I call them and it's a dream, then, you know, I've got nothing here. But anyways, basically for this little part of the dream, I was there was a elevator shaft, and there was this teenage girl, teenage-ish, maybe in her 20s, something. I don't know if I knew her, probably in the dream I did. And I was holding her hand, but she insisted to go in that elevator shaft. So sitting on something. I'm not sure if it was the elevator or something else. I don't know. But I find myself there, and I'm like, get the hell out of there. Like, get out now. And then she's like, no, it's fine. And then something happened. Like either the elevator kind of just, I don't know what the hell happened, but she was gone. And I ended up holding just her hand. So I'm like, what is this? I'm not even watching, you know, scary movies or something, because a lot of times when you were a kid, you were like, oh, I saw this movie and then I had a nightmare. No, it's not even about that. Because who said it was this? You just had a haircut. Anyways, I don't know. And then I couldn't tell. Should I call the cops for what just happened, or because I wasn't sure. Like it's too rough of a situation to be a reality, even though, you know, I know reality can be rough sometimes, but I'm like, yeah, no. So I do not understand. Then I was on a roof of a building, And a lot of teenagers around. I don't know what that vibe was about teenagers. You know, goofing around, and I'm not sure. Playing games, some sort of game. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that dream, but a month ago or something, I dreamed that I threw 2 guys off my roof because they were coming to get me, like, get me. And I'm like, well, it's you or me. And it was them because it was my roof. Not coming to my house, yeah. So I have no idea what's going on. I usually don't, my dreams are not that, so I don't understand what's going on lately. Lots of energy like that coming towards me most of the times, and then it takes it out of me, which is quite interesting, something to look at. But yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, I made a pact with this full moon that's behind us now, that, you know, you're not coming to get a Leo like that, full moon in Leo. You're not, you know, I'm a Leo here. That's not gonna happen, not on my turf. So I'm not sure what else is gonna come up, but we'll take it as it comes. It's like a whole lot of, and like little things, but they add up. They add up. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, let's just do this. Current energies, check-ins for the weekend. I'll be going through each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Thursday videos. Oh, little extra mention for next week. I'm not sure how the videos will show up, including this one, the weekend video, because I'll be away-ish, in and out, so it might be chaotic, but the videos are going to be there. I'm not sure if they're going to be there in the way that you're used to them, but they're going to be there. So the end result is what matters. So yeah, that was that. And then timestamps will be below in the description box, in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever it is you're dealing with. Don't get stuck on it has to be a person, because I still get those comments of, I don't have nobody. Okay, but you do have something. So where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then where some cards from the universe for each of you. Roles can be reversed. I made a fire today. I haven't lit one up in a while, and I'm looking at it. It's right in front of me, so it's pretty. Got flames. Yay. Yeah, I needed a little bit of. Today is a good day for peace and quiet, hopefully. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Earth signs, Capricorn. Ow. Oh, and I cut my finger. What else is new? But it's a little. I didn't realize how important this one is for shuffling, but apparently it is, because I'm slipping cards. All right, so let's see. And I managed to have Felix not look at the crates as, you know, an enemy. He's going in there. He went in there just like that, with treats, of course. But you know, they're not the enemy, boy. He's going back in there. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Okay. All right, Cappy. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so on your side, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. You might be changing your mind about something. There's almost like a sense of you opening up to happiness, to let's try this because maybe it'll get us there into a happy place. So you're coming from a place of maybe you're changing your mind about something in a positive way. You're opening up more towards it. This energy is definitely here. On the energy attached to you, the Lovers, the Empress, the Page of Swords. Man, I keep on getting this for you. This energy, in contrast with yours, it almost looks like they're putting you on a pedestal, which is not a bad thing necessarily, depending on how far they go with it, but that's for them to figure out. So they're definitely looking in your direction with a lot of love. In terms of their behavior, it's not reflecting that much. But underneath it all, they do feel a lot of intense things here. For the connection, the Nine of Wands, the Hangman, the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like nothing's moving. It feels like, you know, things are pretty stagnant here. Hello, disrupted boots. Oh boy, you're bald again. You're gonna grow into your fur again. No? Not going up there? Going? Not going? 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 Going. Yeah. So, yeah, things are feeling quite stagnant here. In all honesty, on both sides, like if there's anything moving, it's quite slow. It's not a lot. Let's see what the universe has. Oops. What are you seeing? You tricked me before with an animal and there was no animal. I mean, maybe there was. The Five of Swords, the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups. The energies need to be moving a little more, definitely. There's, on one hand, something that you're opening up towards, something that they're opened up towards. The problem is the energies are pretty stagnant, where they're not moving towards one another much. And what you're showing me here is a sense of, oh no, I feel like everything's good. Which, you know, is kind of deceiving because it's not. As long as the energies are not flowing in that natural, organic way, they are open towards one another. The problem is you're not moving the energies, they're not moving them, so that this flow can start, you know? So it creates a little bit of blah over the whole situation, whereas on this side, you're showing me, no, I'm so happy. Maybe you're happy with the blah being here, who knows? But it does look a little bit deceptive when you're saying that, you know, that, oh, no, everything's fine. So just so you know, it's not to say that something's wrong here, it's just that the energies need to start moving a little more to create that flow, that organic flow. That's it. All right, moving on to Taurus. Okay, you're a little too close, okay? Keep your distance. I like how I always bring them close to me and then I'm like, oh. Proximity, please. Come on now. Well. Let's see, Taurus, what's going on your side? Three. All right. You miss feeling love within a situation. The Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups. You want to focus on the positive, on the love aspect of whatever it is you're dealing with. You actually miss it. You're quite disappointed that it's not showing up. So you're showing me a sense of, I miss it. Where is it? Like we're focusing only on bad juju instead of, you know, focusing on what's important here. So there's something missing within a particular situation that does have love there. The problem is nobody's focusing on it. And you're like, I miss it. Where is it? Yeah, on their side, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, that's a lot of stress. that somebody could carry. I'm not sure what this is about, but someone is stuck in the past about something, and it's really, really interfering with their present. So of course the love is not going to come through. When you're so caught up in energies of whatever happened, and then you can't let certain things go, and you're building up on those instead of just kind of working with them to transmute them, love is not going to come through that. You know, lots of stressing, if anything, on their side. For the connection, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. I mean, again, there is love here at the core of this. But it's not being felt. It's not being brought, you know, forward. And it's pretty hard to deal with the situation in this way where nobody's really focusing on love. Even though that's the main energy here, you know. And again, a lot of it is being brought by this. Whatever they're experiencing, whatever they're going through, whoever this is. It could be even you, I don't know. But that's the main energy of this connection. It's not love, even though you want it to be love because it's here. But it makes things very, very difficult to deal with. Let me see what the universe has. The Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups. There's pain and there's love. You know what's interesting? They're showing up quite in the equal amount here. Pain on one hand, love on the other. I have no idea what's going on here and who's going through what, and if it's even related to this connection, or they're going through something individually. But it is being brought into this connection, as in part of this connection is made out of pain, part of it is made out of love. And at this point, it's a matter of the side of love being lost almost completely. You know, where someone is focusing more on the pain rather than the actual love here. So it makes things difficult. I don't see necessarily a resolution here. I just see where the energies are going for the situation. So, yeah, that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Hold on, Virgo, I killed my leg. Oh, there it is. Oh, man, I forgot about it. I'm like, there's something underneath me, and I think it's my leg, but it's so numb that whatever. On your side, you get the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Hangman. Whew, that's a pretty huge standstill. But it's one of those things where you're feeling good in a particular moment. So something happens that makes you feel really, really good and really in tune with yourself. And you're like, oh, I don't want to let this go. You know, which is quite deceptive. At the end of the day, it's not showing up here as being deceptive. That's coming more from me, because it's like, it's a feeling. I know it feels good, and I know you want to hang on to it for the rest of your life, kind of a thing, but let it pass by, you know, just like any other feeling. For now, take it, because it does feel like you're owning it. Whenever you step into this feeling, it really feels good, and it's like, oh, okay. Just don't grab at it in terms of, oh, I hope it never goes away. That's the only thing. For the energy attached to you, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords. This is someone that's healing something. There's love here. There's an open heart. There's a little bit of overthinking when it comes to the situation with you, but overall there's healing in their energy and there's love in their energy. You know, a little bit of a bump in the road there sometimes for them, but it's not worrisome. So it's an energy that's quite open to you. For the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups. Interesting, because someone is not happy here. There's love, there's a soul connection, things are going quite smooth, but someone's looking at this energy and they're like, it could be better. I can't tell if it's you or them, or even the both of you, because neither of you are presenting necessarily that energy to me, not bluntly, you know, so it's hard to pick and choose here, but let's see what the universe has. The Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Someone is a little happy with themselves, which is quite ironic, because they're looking at themselves and how they present themselves in the situation, and they're a little, I can do better, you know? Which I didn't expect, because usually it's like, yeah, they're showing me this, but I want to see that. No, this one time is about how one presents themselves in a situation. Because it's that thin line between, do I put myself first, or do I put myself first only and that's it, and I don't care about anybody else? Selfishness kind of a thing. I don't feel like that's what's happening here. Like the line has been crossed into selfishness. But I do see a sense of disappointment in self here. And I kind of get the sense that that's you. Maybe not, but almost like wanting to work on themselves a little more to bring up a little more energy, especially of love in this one. So I don't know, but it's interesting. That's it. All right, moving on to fire signs, Aries. Why are you unsettled? I don't know. Let's see, Aries. Alright, so on your side you get the Two of Wands, the Death card, the Eight of Swords. So something might be closing off in your life. I don't know exactly what it is. Could be part of something in the material, something tied up to your job or a collaboration you may have. But something is looking like either it's closing off right now or you're waiting for it because you know it's going to close off pretty soon. But there's a little bit of overthinking beyond that, kind of like, what the hell do I do now? Or, you know, there's a little bit of that going on your side. So even though you may expect for this to close off or it's a done deal, there's nothing you can do about it, there's still that sense of, all right, but what do I do now? You know, tied up to this whole situation. The energy attached to you, the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Interesting. Because I kind of see this energy of whatever it is ending, coming towards you quite slow, but being quite beneficial that the situation ends. What I find interesting about it is that it's coming in almost like a slap in the face that you don't even see where it's coming from. But then you're showing me on your side a sense of, I kind of know this is coming, you know? So it's quite interesting when I see that, where one energy believes completely that they're not even going to see me coming, while the other one is like, I know they're coming, you know? So it's interesting to see that show up. Even if it's a little part of you that knows, there's still a little bit of knowledge in there about this one. But anyways, for the connection, the Ten of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Hermit. This is a chapter in your life that was very good for you, possibly very stable. I'm not sure what it is. I'm still not 100% on this one, what it could be. But it is a chapter that's coming to a close. It has been part of your life possibly for a very long time. It has been very healing, very helpful, but it almost feels like it's time for you to step it up, you know, to go to the next level. And you may not see it like that. You may see it like, uh-oh, I'm stuck, what do I do? You know? But the energy in the way that it's coming through here, it almost kind of pushes you towards, okay, you need to go to the next level because we're done here, you know? So let me see what the universe has. The Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. There's some pain that's coming through from this situation, so it's not an easy one to deal with. But I feel like as you open up to maybe talk about this pain, or I don't know, just kind of throw this energy out there in the universe, because it feels like you're opening up possibly about the unsettledness or the pain you're feeling surrounding this, and then you kind of see that door towards next as you do that. So it's almost, the universe kind of almost urging you to keep yourself open, because you never know, you know, which direction it's gonna come. It's interesting. You might be stuck in this energy at times where you're like, I have no direction. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know. You know, I could rely on this. At least I knew what this was. There's a little bit of that going on. But try your best to keep yourself open, because I feel like that's when things are going to start moving for you. But that's it. Moving on to Leo. That's intense grooming right there. Intense grooming. You know what? You're at least clean. I don't necessarily love these haircuts on you guys, but you are at least clean. And then, you know what? It'll grow. Doesn't matter if I like it. Does matter a little bit, because I influence you. I tell you, ooh, it's ugly, and you're like, oh my god, she said I'm ugly. No, you're not ugly. The haircut is a little ugly. You're beautiful. I'm you're so beautiful. You are so beautiful. I just don't like these haircuts on you guys. I mean, with Oscar, I didn't like his haircuts in the beginning, but then I got used to them, and I'm like, they're so pretty. I don't know if I got used to them, or they were actually pretty. I just never saw it. I have no idea. But I still love them under the haircuts, because it's not a haircut that I'm dealing with. It's my babies. Anyways, he left. He's like, okay, I'm out. Stop talking about me, please, and my haircut. Stop bringing it to people's attention. Leo, on your side, you get the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, the World card. There was a little bit of stress tied up to maybe your sense of creating, initiating, starting stuff up. There's a part of you, there's that masculine part of you that takes charge, right? Creates things, does things, makes things happen. And there was a little bit of stress tied up to that, almost like either you may have thought you're not capable of doing that, or there was, yeah, maybe a lack of trust there or something like that, because there's a little bit of stressing tied up to that. But that's coming to a close. So you're showing me you're coming out of that phase where maybe you're stressing out that you can't do something. Okay, that's good. The energy attached to you, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Someone really wants to take action towards you. They're holding themselves back, but they're having a harder, like it gets harder and harder for them to hold themselves back, you know, by the day. Because the energy is pretty intense, that of releasing, you know, passion, love towards you. For the connection, the Moon, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. Something's going on behind the scenes where you're not seeing what's going on. I'm not seeing clear either. Because it's not being shown to the fullest. There's just a little bit of an aspect of someone's working on something behind the scenes. It's something good for you, and I feel like it is tied up to whatever connection this is, where there's some energies moving, but for now you're not seeing shit. So let's see what the universe has. King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone's working on something. It almost feels like it's a plan or something, like they're planning something out. And it is an energy that comes towards you to possibly work with you on something, you know? I don't know. It's a good energy. Very stable. I feel like you're stepping up into a very stable energy within yourself because you're leaving those worries of I can't behind you. So that tells me that you're stepping up in that energy as well. So it's, I have no idea what it's about, but it's a great energy that you may be attracting or is coming towards you, and it's something of a teamwork kind of a thing, like let's do this together. I don't know what this is, but good energies all together. Let's see. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. I'll keep it pretty straight with you. You're showing up very open to something that the other energy doesn't look open to this. The problem is they're not very clear about that, and it's keeping the situation kind of up in the air, and your perspective, you know, almost like being allowed to bloom whatever from there. So on your side, you get the King of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So there could be a friendship or a partnership of some sort, but you're looking at this beyond that. You're looking from, you know, the lens of the heart, maybe, because there's love there. There's the potential for things to turn into that, to go in that direction. So you got pretty great energies attached to this one. Now, on their side, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. There's a lot of mixed energies here. There's a lot of, you know what, I'm kind of scared, but I don't want to be, so maybe I should give it a shot, but not really because I'm too scared. Back to that. But I do recognize that this could be a very important connection to me, and yeah. Overall, their energy is not where yours is with this one. So it's not being shared at the same level. Whether or not they're confused about this, I would lean more into they're confused and they need to figure out what it is that they want, you know, because it just leaves the situation in a confusing place. For the connection, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Death card. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, if you have the patience to wait for this to get clarified, especially on their side, to figure out, do they want this, do they not, do they, what, you know? I don't see you having the patience though. Because it's almost looking like someone's kind of waiting here. But they're kind of tired of waiting too. You know, waiting for this happiness to come through. And they're like, you know what? I don't know if I can wait for this one. So, I don't know. Let's see what the universe has. The Judgment card, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups. If this stays like this, I don't see it going anywhere. And I feel like you're not seeing it going anywhere if it stays like this. Because it's like, you know, I'm putting all my eggs into this basket, but the basket doesn't want my eggs. So better take my eggs and, you know, put them someplace else then. Doesn't make sense. And it's at the point where you're reaching the conclusion that it doesn't make sense for you. You know, why give in one place where it's not necessarily being received? So it does look like, again, give it some time, but if things stay the same, I don't necessarily see this going anywhere. And neither are you by the looks of it, so that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. In all honesty, I kind of see you dealing with your own situation here. There's energies that are coming through, possibly from a situation with someone, but I kind of see you taking those and working with them on the side, like an individual kind of a process, while this energy keeps on trying to poke at you, like, okay, Libra, let's, I don't know, something. It's like, I can't say it's an instigative kind of an energy, even though it looks like that a little bit. It's almost unresolved pain on their part that they're pouring on you, but it feels like they're poking you with it, like, you know, like it's not like they're pouring it on top of you. They're just kind of, let's throw this one at Libra, let's see what happens. So on your side you get the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So there's something going on here which creates a little bit of a split in between you and whoever this is, a little bit of a detachment here, possibly a breakup or I don't know, something. But you're working with it. It's like, yeah, I know how to deal with it. I'm doing it, you know, in my own time, in my own terms. So you're looking pretty good in terms of how you're dealing with the situation. Now the problem is, and it's not necessarily a problem because you're still looking as if, you know how to deal with this, but on their side it's a little bit of a problem because it's like the Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, the Five of Wands. Yeah, it's like the energy that they're giving towards you comes from their own unresolved pain, and it might create conflict. You know, it's one of those where they're pouring out their pain through their words towards you. It's like they're taking it out on you. And I don't even know if you brought up this pain for them. It could be something from someplace else, you know. But it's definitely a sense of projection here on their part, rather than, okay, let me look at my shit and see why I'm showing up like this and why I'm, you know, directing this at Libra. Because it is creating, you know, some unwanted energy here, even on their side. They don't want, like, their intention is not conflict here, but that's what it turns to. For the connection, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, something happened here. Well, things may have changed from happy to not so happy in a particular situation here. And someone's trying to learn from it. I feel like you're trying to learn from it a lot. I get the sense that they want to learn from it, but the problem is they don't really know how. They're just feeling hurt by the changes, possibly, and because of that, they're like, blah, towards you. You know, instead of just taking this energy as, let me see what I can make out of this. Let's see what the universe has. The The Six of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Swords, it's creating a little bit of stress because I feel like overall you do want peace here. You want for the energies to settle down and, you know, for these attacks not to come through anymore because they are shown up as, okay, what's your problem, you know? Again, feels like they're poking at you or something. And it's like within this healing energy that you're kind of mastering by the looks of it, you really want peace here. You don't want those energies coming through, but it's quite stressful. Like, how do I gain peace? How do I make peace here? You can't, you know, not by yourself. You're doing all you can on your side, but they got to start contributing. And for now, I don't see them doing that. I still kind of see them spitting this poison out, which is something that belongs to them and they should look into, but they're not doing that yet. So it's not really up to you only. And I know it sucks, but you know it's not, so I know it's not. And I don't know if they know it's not, but you know it's not. But that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Scared you? Alright, Aquarius, let's see. On your side, you get the Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card. Okay. I mean, you carry a lot of love for a situation here, and that's pretty much clear on your side in terms of how you truly feel about a situation. The problem is how it shows up in the physical. You're looking at it, and it doesn't match with what you're holding inside for this. So there's a little bit of disappointment there. Kind of like, oh, you know, yeah, I love them a lot, but things are not working out. Not in that way necessarily. So the energy attached to you, the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Whoever this is recognizing that this is quite the important soul connection here. It's making them feel good. The problem is they have some sort of rejection over it. They have a little bit of there's a little bit of pushing back on their side. I don't understand why, because I'm not clarifying. I'm sure I would find something there that would give me a hint as to why. But for now, they're looking like they're recognizing what this is. They know what they're feeling about it. The problem is they have the tendency to push this away. So it makes sense that you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, this is not necessarily working out. For the connection, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. There could be, this is an interesting energy because I feel like things might change for the better here as long as someone is going into the energy of self-love, kind of looking into themselves a little more and giving to themselves a little more. And there could be conversations around that here within this dynamic where they're open towards self-love, possibly the conversations or at least the energies that are being exchanged here. It's almost like the both of you are urging one another to look into yourselves individually, which is quite nice, quite nice energy, and it could change things for the better actually here. So I don't know, but let me see what the universe has. The Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups. You're the one that's planting the seeds here, you know, it's basically on you, almost like you're guiding the situation to where it's going. Not really wanting to necessarily, because I don't see you taking charge like, oh, I know better, follow me. No, it doesn't look like that. But you're doing it at a subconscious level. You're the one that's, you know, coordinating energies around here in this one. And it may not seem that way, but you're the one. For now. You know, things can change. But for now, you're showing up as... Because you're coming through with your heart fully open. And you're kind of guiding the way here. You know, you have that light that kind of keeps the direction here. Even for them. So it's quite interesting. Quite nice, the way it's showing up. As long as you're open from your heart, you're the one in charge. Oh, but I don't want to be. Well, you are. That's how it goes. You know. That's it. Moving on to Gemini. On your side, and it kind of pointed me back to Aquarius reading, as if you're dealing with them, but then I was thrown off in a different direction, so I don't know, maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius, because, you know, but no, the energies are a little bit different. So, on your side, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, so there's a soul connection here that shows up, tied up to you. In terms of you're seeing it, you're acknowledging it, but you might be rejecting it. You might be like, no, thank you. Not right now, thank you. Come back later. It is looking like a little bit of a deceptive energy, though. You know, because it's definitely one of those things that you're consciously rejecting. It is looking deceptive, and maybe it's looking deceptive because what's your reason for rejecting this? You know, I feel like that's what this deception is tied up to. Like, is there any real reason why you would reject this? Or, I don't know, I just don't like their hair. I think their hair is a little, you know, too long for my taste, or, you know, something like that. Now, I don't know if that's why you would reject this. I'm just saying it's one of those reasons that, nah, it doesn't make sense, you know, if you look at it. So I don't know. You know why you would reject this, but you do. The energy attached to you, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, the World card. This energy kept on coming towards you over and over and over and over again. Possibly still is at times, but I feel like it's cutting that off, where the energy that's directed towards you is shutting down. Again, I'm not sure if they're still energetically at least coming towards you, but they're about to shut this chapter down, close this chapter. For the connection, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Sun. Could be as simple as, you know what, I don't have time for this. I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my stability. I need to focus on my empire, so I'm just gonna pass this. But there is the potential for happiness there, you know, which you're not seeing yet. You know, granted, you're not seeing that, so you're not going to say, oh yeah, let's go. Not necessarily. Because if you knew that this potential was here, I think your response towards this would be a little different. For now, it's just a total shutdown. So, let's see. It almost is starting to shape up into a missed opportunity kind of a thing, but I don't think you would see it like that at this time. Maybe later. And if it is meant to be in your life, it's going to come back anyway. So let's see. From the universe, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands. It could be something, the energy is definitely dropping. It's going from the Queen of Wands to the Page of Wands. And I feel like it's mostly on their side that it's dropping in that, from that intensity. It's it is pulling back by the looks of it. So this is dying off. This is definitely kind of, okay, thank you, come again, you know, kind of a situation. It is what it is, you know. So and that's it. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. I haven't seen this lineup in a while. If ever. Okay. Anyways, on your side, you get the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, well, you seem to be really determined to move on from something here, or at least hang on to the possibility of moving on. But I don't know, you're very much in this energy of, I'll follow my intuition, I'll go with whatever's out there, whatever's next, whatever, you know, whatever feels good. And it's, I mean, it's a good energy to have. It's just this Four of Pentacles pushes you a little bit into that, oh no, I'll do it, like really almost so determined that nothing's gonna stop you there. Almost like you're trying to convince yourself that you have to do it. You know, it's a little too much, a little. The energy attached to you, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. This is someone that's open towards possible commitment, you know, when it comes to you here. They're not feeling like they're pressuring here with these pages. They're looking like, you know, yeah, maybe they're bringing it up, but they're not forcing that upon you necessarily, or they're trying not to at least. And for the connection, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Swords. Whee! Who brought up so many kings in the house here? These are two energies that might work together. The problem is, with these, they're pretty similar in that way, like almost like they're not bringing something new to the table. Like both energies are going at it from that same perspective instead of kind of blending in and creating something from two very different energies. It's not bad to have the same kinds of energies, you know. There's something missing though to that. There's like that part of, there's a lot of masculine energy here, which again, great, but where's the feminine at? You know, where's the balance at? Because the both of you are bringing this to the table, and at some point it's going to get into ego clashing and things like that. Not now, I don't see that happening now necessarily, but these could turn into very stubborn energies. You know, and if they're missing that softer part to it to mellow things down, and again, the both of you carry kind of the same energies, where it's like, where's the softer part to this, you know? I mean, things shift all the time, and I'm sure that's going to show up at some point, but for right now, it's looking like two pretty much the same of energies going together on something or wanting to. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I don't see it as a bad thing, so don't take it as, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's not a bad thing. These are pretty powerful energies right here that get things done, that's for sure. You know, at some point, that softer energy is going to be needed. That's it. Let's see what the universe has. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's get things done. You know, like you're not giving yourself that space, that time, that self-nurturing, that thing that you need for yourself, that softer part that says, hey, give yourself a little time before you proceed. No, you're like, fuck that, let's get things done, you know. And there's that excitement, and again, great energy, until it's taken to the extreme where it's like, okay, let's forget completely about our needs or everything, and let's just get shit done because we can. Yeah. Okay. So great energy, just watch it with it so that it doesn't go to the extreme. And that's it. Yeah, there it is. Queen of Cups, that's what's missing. That's all that's missing to it. That's it. You want it to flip out. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. Moving on to Scorpio. Did I eat today? No. Did I? Oh, breakfast, which was lunch. Okay. Okay. Forgot. Come on. Alright, let's see. You're bringing such gentle energies to the table. So the Temperance card, 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. So your intentions for whatever this situation is that of partnership, commitment, very soft energies, very, very nice in the way they're coming through and in the way that you feel them. Great intentions. Now, the energy you're dealing with, the 10 of Swords, the Devil, the 8 of Wands. It's not the same. It's not coming from the same place. It's almost like they're used to just shut things down. You know, almost like, oh, I'm not going to work with you on this one, cause. Why? Just cause. You know, there's no actual, I do see the Devil there, so it almost feels like it's a pattern. When something feels good, let's fuck it up kind of a thing. Which they're not doing it on purpose. It's just something that's attached to them as something quite unhealthy. So I'm not saying that this is going to work or not work. I just see you bringing great intentions. You're dealing with a pretty resistant energy when it comes to what you're bringing to the table. So I have no idea where this is going. It's just a little hard when you interact with this energy. For the connection, the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Things are looking like they're building up. Again, there may be a little bit of resistance from this side in terms of the energy they're bringing to the table. Because I do see them, you know, opening up to this equal give and take exchange of energies. So they're definitely responding to what you're bringing, but with their style here of, but let's make it hard because it's fun, you know, kind of a thing. And again, I don't see them doing that on purpose. It's just something that they would maybe need to look at, maybe work on, because it's in the way of what's growing here. Because there's definitely something growing, you know. There's definitely participation on both parts, and there's teamwork here, and things are building up in this situation. I mean, that's the possibility for this. Unless they're focusing a lot on this energy, which is going to stand completely in the way of this, and, you know, things are not going to work out in that way. But the energy is definitely a bit available for things to work out. You just might find a little difficulty on their side. So let's see what the universe has. The 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups. Yeah. The way they're working out, if they are working, but it's with bumps all over the place, then you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, it's working, but you know what? It doesn't make me necessarily happy. I see things working, building up, but so what? So there's a little bit of that going on here. Which again, there's an energy that's standing in the way. So I kind of see the recognition of things possibly proceeding, moving forward, but also the energy of disappointment over that. And in time, this disappointment would create a complete detachment from the situation, possibly. So we're not there yet, but that's it. All right, moving on to Cancer. Ooh. On your side, you get the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Wands. There's an energy that wants to work with you on something. They're bringing in a lot of energy towards you, and the way you respond to it is with a lot of confusion, like, and just kind of blocking it. But if I were to ask you why are you blocking it, you wouldn't have the answer, you know, the clear answer over that. You would give me probably 20 answers, and I would have to pick and choose, but no, the answer, you know, you wouldn't have that. Lots of confusion over this on your side. And I can't see through that because, you know, I'm not clarifying. I just see that confusion creating a lot of rejection to this. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. This is, ooh, well, you know, this is a lot of energy. Love, passion. It almost looks like someone that worships you. And that in itself could be very like, ooh, what's going on here? You know, because it is coming through as a little too much. And a little, not necessarily physically, but energetically a little pushy. A little, hey, you know, I'm bringing you all of this. Come on, what's up? You know, a little demanding in their energy. I don't know. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups. Could be something from the past trying to come back to restore things. There's that flying around in this connection, possibly. The problem is, if it's that, the pace to doing this, to trying to bring this back, would be quite slower and smaller than what they're bringing in. And they may think of this, oh, but I'm not calling them that much. It's not like I'm in their face much. No, but your energy is. And that's something they would feel from a planet away. Because that's a lot. So I'm not sure who this is to you. Again, does show up like maybe an energy from the past. Maybe things should move a little slower here. But it's not even about that. It's the load of energy they're bringing towards you. It almost feels pressuring. So I kind of get why you're there, kind of stuck in your head about it and not really knowing what to deal with it. And not because something that they're doing necessarily, but it's their energy that's coming through quite strong. So that's why you might not know, you know, what's up. Because it's not something you can see. It's something you definitely might be feeling about this whole situation. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Six of Cups, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, very strong energy. Very strong, and it could... I don't see it as... Yet, I don't see it as controlling, but it has the potential to get there. And again, it's something that whoever this is not even realizing necessarily that they're doing it. It's like, but I'm not doing anything. it's in your energy. It's something about your energy that pushes towards Cancer, basically, you know. So it's kind of like, start looking at your energy here, whoever you are. Things could change, you know, things could mellow down, but it's really up to whoever this is to realize how that energy is working. But yeah, that's it. That's what I got for you guys. I will go eat lunch, which is dinner at this point. But yeah, I forgot. I never eat according to breakfast, lunch, dinner. I eat when I wake up if I'm hungry or if I'm not. And then lunch, I never eat for lunchtime. I eat after lunch. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go eat. I don't know what. I'll figure it out. Anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Hope this helped. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Keep it together with these moons and whatever's happening in the day. And if you have crazy dreams, just fuck it. I don't know what's going on out there in Dreamland. Dreamland has gone mad. I'm like, that was my you know, my escape route from the world. I'm like, there's nowhere to escape anymore. Anyways, that's it. See you guys. Bye.